She wasn't there as his wife. She was there as family. On March 19, 2025, Demi Moore shared a moment that moved millions, dancing gently with Bruce Willis, who had just turned 70 years old. Around them, laughter, love, and something unspoken. Once, the face of action cinema, Bruce now fights a battle no stunt double can take on for him: frontotemporal dementia. Yet in that moment, surrounded by his daughters, his wife Emma, and those who truly love him, he smiled, and the world remembered not the illness, but the legacy. He was John McClane, David Dunn, Butch Coolidge. He was a hero, a villain, a father, a fighter. But how did Bruce Willis rise to become one of the most iconic names in Hollywood? What happened behind the scenes, and what brought him here to this final, quiet chapter? This is the story of Bruce Willis, his rise, his fall, and the legacy that refuses to fade. And don't forget, hit the like button and subscribe for more nostalgia-filled content. He wasn't always the action hero we know today. Born on March 19, 1955, in Idar Oberstein, West Germany, Walter Bruce Willis came from humble beginnings. His father was an American soldier, his mother, a German woman with a strong will. When Bruce was just 2 years old, the family moved to Carneys Point, New Jersey. Growing up, Bruce faced challenges, including a persistent stutter. But it was on stage, under the lights, where something miraculous happened. The stutter disappeared. Acting gave him not only a voice, but a purpose. After high school, he enrolled at Montclair State University to study drama. But ambition called. He left before graduating and headed to New York City, bartending by night, auditioning by day. His breakthrough came in 1985 when he landed the role of David Addison Jr. on the TV series Moonlighting. His charm, wit, and natural timing made him a household name. He won a Golden Globe and an Emmy, and the world started paying attention. Then, in 1988, everything changed. Die Hard hit theaters, and so did John McClane. Bruce wasn't the typical action star. He was vulnerable, sarcastic, relatable. And that's what made audiences fall in love with him. Die Hard redefined the action genre, turning Bruce Willis into a box office juggernaut overnight. But he didn't stop there. In Pulp Fiction, he was Butch Coolidge, a brooding, unpredictable boxer. In 12 Monkeys, he delivered a haunting performance as a time traveler caught between madness and reality. And in The Sixth Sense, he showed a softer, more emotional side, leading to one of the most iconic twists in cinematic history. Off-screen, Bruce's life was just as public. In 1987, he married Demi Moore. Together, they had 3 daughters: Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah. Though their marriage ended in 2000, their bond never truly broke. To this day, they remain close, blended family by choice. And did you know? Bruce also had a passion for music. In 1987, he released The Return of Bruno, a bluesy pop album that surprised fans and critics alike. The single, Respect Yourself, even cracked the Billboard Top 10. He was an actor, a musician, a businessman, a father, a friend, and above all, he was unstoppable. But even the strongest heroes face a turning point. And for Bruce, that moment was just ahead. He may no longer speak to the camera, but his presence still echoes through it. Bruce Willis didn't just act. He redefined what it meant to be a modern leading man. He wasn't the perfect superhero or untouchable action figure. He was raw, real, human. In Die Hard, he bled, he cried, he stumbled, and because of that, the world cheered louder when he stood back up. Bruce brought something rare to the screen: authenticity. Whether playing a heartbroken doctor in The Sixth Sense, a reluctant protector in Unbreakable, or a time-traveling prisoner in 12 Monkeys, there was always something deep beneath the surface. And maybe that's what made his fall so difficult to watch. When news of his diagnosis became public, it hit fans like a wave. This was John McClane. This was Harry Stamper. This was Bruce Willis. The man who once saved the world now needed the world to surround him with love. And it did. Tributes poured in. From co-stars, directors, fans. People shared their favorite scenes, their favorite quotes, their childhood memories. Because Bruce wasn't just a star, he was part of their story. But perhaps the most powerful part of Bruce's legacy isn't in box office numbers or awards. It's in how he lived, how he faced this final chapter, with grace, with family, and without hiding. His wife Emma became his voice, his strength. His daughters stood by him, never letting him fade into silence. And Demi, the ex-wife who never left emotionally, reminded us that love doesn't always end. Sometimes it just changes shape. Together, they've shown the world what true family looks like. Not perfect, but present. Not loud, but unshakable. And in that silence, Bruce speaks louder than ever. He reminds us that even our heroes grow old, that even legends face battles they can't win. But that doesn't make them any less heroic, because legacy isn't just about what you do. It's about how you're remembered. And Bruce Willis? He'll be remembered as the tough guy with a heart, the wisecracking action star who made us laugh, made us cry, and made us believe. As the man who walked barefoot across broken glass just to get home to the ones he loved. And even now, long after the cameras stop rolling, his story still lives on. He gave us unforgettable moments. He gave us action, laughter, pain, and truth. From skyscrapers under siege to silent hallways filled with ghosts. From oil rigs hurtling through space to quiet scenes of broken men searching for meaning. Bruce Willis gave us everything he had. And now, it's our turn to give something back. We honor his legacy not just by rewatching his films, but by remembering the humanity he brought to every role. By recognizing the love surrounding him today, and by reminding ourselves that even heroes, especially heroes, need care, compassion, and dignity. As Bruce turns 70, we don't just celebrate a birthday. We celebrate a man whose work became part of our lives. A voice that may now be quiet, but whose impact will echo for generations. If this story touched you, leave a comment below. Tell us your favorite Bruce Willis moment, your favorite line, the scene that made you laugh, or the one that made you cry. And if you believe this legend deserves to be remembered forever, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and help us share his story with the world. Because legends never truly fade. They just live on. In every scene, in every memory, in every heart they once moved. Thank you, Bruce, for everything.